Today's video is all about this angle plate pattern, one I've made, quick and rough, dirty job. And what I'll be doing, I'll be pouring it that away so the metal flows around and it comes up and fills up at the top here. The other alternative is to pour like that, but the metal will tend to splash down too much down there, so there's a lot of agitation. Before I start this mould, I'll show you something. This is my sand when I first use it. It's a lovely yellow colour, white colour. Now, this is facing sand. Coal dust has been added, and over the years, about 6 years, it doesn't look much different from that. It gets darker and darker because not all the coal dust is burnt, but also the coal dust burns and turns into coke, which is a grey-black colour. Now I've got the facing sand, and we'll sieve some on to cover the pattern. Now we've covered the pattern, we go over with our fingers and just make sure that all the spots are covered, that are soft, don't tend to ram evenly. Then we go for a ram. And then we just keep burying the pattern and filling up the mould. Now what I've got to do, there is a little spot where I've got to put the ramming stick in. And what the idea behind this ramming stick is, that I can wrap it with both halves together, and then when I lift it apart, it should pull apart cleanly. But I say should. The next step, we've got to pull this out and use that later on. We pull out the sprue. Now what I have to do, got to place this on top, and because I didn't put a board underneath there, I've got to drag this out. Right, now you can see it. Now I've got to cut the parting line. There's another one underneath here. So the pattern will lift cleanly out of the mould. Now we'll dust some talc on. It'll help make the contrast a bit better. So you can see where I've trimmed the parting line. Here we can see a trim parting line there, and just there. And there's one thing I forgot, we've got to put on the cover, otherwise the sand will go down the sprue hole. Now we put the coat back on again like that, and it's ready to put some more sand in. We'll start with some more facing sand. Down in here, it's one of those things, ram it too much and it'll break, ram it too little and it'll fall out. Just give a check and see where the soft spots are. Now we can add some more sand. There we go, it's the final ram. Now comes the interesting bit. I've got to roll the box over and hold onto these at the same time. Remember this is my wrapping tool or wrapping bar, and what the idea is to loosen the pattern hopefully that the face angle plate will stay in the bottom mould, and when I lift that up it'll lift clear of it. Now I don't want the hole in here anymore. So just pack some sand around it, fill up the hole. This pattern is a really deep draw, and the dowel pin for here is not very long. So what I've got to do, I use a bar over there, another lump over here, and that should guide me when I lift it out. Now just cut the gating system in here, the runners. This is a tricky bit. It's a fairly deep pattern. I've got no guides for it, so I've got to go by feel when I lift the pattern up. Well, that was really successful. Now assembling of the mould is in reverse order. I still need these guides so I can put the box back on. Done, ready to pour.